This is the prologue, a little basic information that you will need to know to be somewhat successful in this course. Observations and inferences you probably use every single day of your life and have no clue that you're even using them. Okay, observations. Basically, we're going to use our five senses and or with the help of instruments to evaluate an object. These five senses are seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. What are inferences? Inferences are, on the other hand, educated guesses or predictions based on our observations. An example of an inference could be, there are many clouds in the sky, therefore it's going to rain. It's easy. We can see the clouds in the sky, and most likely we can assume that there are a lot of clouds in the sky. It might rain. Okay, here's a couple of observation or inference questions that are out there. There's three of them. Take a look at them. Let us know if they're an observation or an inference. Okay, you've had your time. Let's take a look. The first one right here. The rock is round and shiny. Okay, well, if we have the rock in our hand, we could see it, and we could probably touch it also and see that it is round and shiny. So this would be an observation. Okay, the rock weighs 5 grams. GM, just a little heads up, stands for grams. We can't see it, we can't touch it, can't taste it. You could probably make a good guess by touching it that it might weigh 5 grams, but we could use an instrument. An instrument that we could use to weigh a rock could be a scale, and we could see that then it would weigh 5 grams. This is also an observation. Okay, the next one up. The rock was weathered by a moving stream. We were at a local stream. We could see a rock pretty easy enough. We could also see that the rock was in a moving stream, which would make this a pretty good observation. But the fact that it was weathered, we don't know what weathered it. Maybe it was weathered prior to the actual being put into the stream. So this is an inference. Okay, let's just clear that off. Next up, it is raining. Tomorrow will be rainy too. Okay, well, if we were looking outside and we saw a few drops of precipitation, and those precipitation happened to be liquid water, then yes, this would be an observation. Okay, tomorrow will be rainy too. Well, if it's raining now, we can safely assume that tomorrow will be rainy, but maybe it won't be. So then this is an inference. Okay, moving on. We can take our observations, say we have a huge amount of observations, and we can organize them into a meaningful way. One example of what we could do with this would be cars. How many cars are out there? You could be on the expressway, Meadowbrook Parkway, anywhere like that, and you could drive by probably hundreds of cars in a single afternoon. And are they all cars? Well, if we look at them, they have 4 wheels, so yes, they might be all cars, but some have 2 wheels, which would make them motorcycles. So now we've used our observations, and we've already started classifying vehicles out on either of these roads. We could then even make a closer look at them. Be like, are they made by Honda? That would be classifying according to make, what kind of Honda it is, what color is it, what class of car it is. This are all ways of classifying our observations. We can use this also. Here's looking at different organisms in the planet, and we can classify them amongst kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Just another classification system that you don't need to know, but an example of one. Okay, we can make measurements. Measurements will make our observations that much better, and we use instruments to make measurements. Here's a couple of examples right here. 30 seconds. We use a watch to make a better observation. It's 98.6 degrees. Use a thermometer. It's another instrument. Okay. 55 feet. We can use a ruler. It's another instrument. Or 150 pounds. That we could use a scale. Either of these or any of these is using an instrument to help us make better observations. Okay, so all that right there, that is a little bit about observation and inferences. I hope you enjoyed this little screencast. Thank you for watching, and good luck.